split up treasure,
Right
meaning
now.
that it's not counted towards what Ockar needs to tithe right now.
From the
Alright.
sounds of it, we can only use it for ship stuff, so it's basically locked in part of the company fund.
Okay, what
How
I
much gold do we
do...
have in total? I mean, how much currency do we have in total now?
Oh, a lot. But what I would like to do, as the person that has to keep track of all this stuff, is I would like to go through all the stuff we have, find out what it is, find out what the stuff is that we're going to sell, how much we're going to sell it for, and then divide it up. Once we got all that done, then I can get it all one big chunk and then divide it between all of us. And then when it's the person that has to tithe, they can do their tithe, and so on and so forth.
I would
Alright,
agree.
well, we got an unidentified
Wait a minute.
girl.
Hey, I would agree with that, except for one point. If we work towards a very clear common goal, like we want to buy a bigger ship, then we should not split up our gold at all. We should put it together into one pool and define it to be clearly this is for buying a new ship. Because if we keep spreading it out amongst ourselves, then then we never have another ship.
Why
Yeah.
we split it? We split it 7 ways. Have the company fund.
That's why I'm saying, which is why I'm saying that we should get the total of what we have, and then together with the letter we have, we should figure out whether we can actually afford something or not. Because right now we are all talking about something we have no idea about. We know we have the letter. We don't know how much gold we have. We don't know what items we have. Out of 3 things, we only know 1. That's not enough to decide whether to go for a ship or to spread it all out amongst ourselves.
Also,
I think that's why Higgimus wanted to check everything.
Also, I want to make it clear that for basically everyone other than Ockar, you don't care about the tithe. Don't worry about the tithe. Don't consider it. That's something that he needs to deal with himself.
Yep.
That's his job as a paladin. So.
Fair enough.
That's what Higgimus said, and I fully agree with him.
Yeah.
But I also think that we should first figure out how much we actually have before we can talk about how much someone receives, if anything at all.
Yeah.
The reason why I said, well, yeah, definitely. That was the first thing. Figure out all these items, what they do, sell the stuff that we need to sell, and then after we get all that, have it divided after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I probably said it wrong when I first said it, but that's basically why I meant it in the first place. Figure out where everything is first.
Okay.
Got a lot of stuff to go.
Where do you guys want to start?
Oh my! Should I just start going down the list?
Well, for one thing, I mean, if you're gonna, what do you want to start with? Magic? I mean, like potential magic items or like gems and stuff?
What do you guys want to do first? Gems and stuff or
Gems and stuff.
Okay,
Gems and stuff is easier.
Gems and stuff.
Who do we lose?
Not me.
Yeldin.
G-Man.
Ockar.
No, G-Man.
Oh no, G-Man. Yeah. Oh, he's on his phone, isn't he?
No, James is on his phone.
Oh.
G-Man's internet might have dropped off. He's still in. Let's see. Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
He's still showing up in Roll20.
Yeah, but it might take him a little bit to drop out there.
Did you want to start the gems while we're waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as far as I can tell, we only have 6 gems from the pouch that you just gave us, plus.
Okay, so
plus we have.
Well, let's start with individual.
Gem?
Let's start with individual groups because then I can, get to them in my list of items and stuff like that.
Okay.
If I'm going to be adding these, because obviously I'm going to be working with a lot of gems, obviously I've got to categorize them Could you tell me if these gems are like common or uncommon or rare? So I've got like them in categories where I list them.
You've got appraisal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm writing this up on the document. You said for me to add an entire list of gems.
Well, there's it's not so much that I mean, rarity is kind of more done by value. So in other words, a 100 gold piece gem is more common than a 500 gold piece gem. So you can figure out from there where you think it
Alright,
fits.
yeah, I'll just list them from base value.
Yeah. Now,
I guess.
keep in mind that the values that I give you can be modified in certain ways. This could be a more valuable specimen than you may have seen before, or more valuable than normal, or less valuable than normal. But, again, over time, you'll figure that out.
Do you have different gems that we don't have?
No, I've just got the 2 sapphires I had from ages ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
I
thought you were talking about the gems.
No, because I'm just gonna be going through these gems a lot. I was gonna have a quick reference sheet.
Yeah, this was so that like
it's like I've got my spell book from my spells.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
And
okay,
it's also so that if he encounters a blue gem that he recognizes as a sapphire without necessarily rolling an appraisal check, he can say, "Oh, that's probably worth X amount based on other ones that I've encountered before."
Gotcha.
Apparently, there's an internet outage in my area.
Okay. G-Man might be experiencing something like that too because he dropped out.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
so the 6 gems that are in that pouch, there are 2 groups of 3. 3 of them are clear, transparent green. They've got step cut, and the other ones are kind of an apple green, and they're polished smooth. So, Lafdul, it's time for you to start rolling appraisal checks.
Yeah, I'm just writing down the names of these gems in my thing.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Sorry, what did you say the other color was?
Apple green. And they're polished. You can always ask me apple green,
right?
as in like a green apple.
Apple green. And then the other ones were like a clear green?
Transparent green, yeah. You can Zakad, you can always ask me for more details afterwards. Like you can just make quick notes and say, "Hey, what were those things that were worth X amount that were green?"
Oh, I've just wrote down the names for now. A gem can actually. Yeah.
Appraisal.
No, appraise them.
Because you're not
What am I rolling?
D20.
Yeah, that's downtime. I'm just gonna use my check thing. That's for the first lot of gems that was mentioned, the transparent step cut ones, I think.
Okay, you're not sure exactly how much they're worth, but you do recognize them as Alexandrites. These are the step cut.
I'm just writing it down.
So at that point, basically, it's just go to a gem merchant, try to sell them, and you'll get what you get.
Mm-hmm. This would be for the other gems.
Oh, actually, I'm supposed to roll this. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of does make sense.
Yeah, it's because if you roll really badly, then...
He'll say there's something else.
yeah, exactly. So 13 is your score, right? That's what you need?
Appraisal, yeah, 13. Okay. Straight.
Alright, the next one... I'm going to use a different die. Okay. The next one you recognize as Chrysoprase, and you think they're worth about 50 gold each.
Could you read that in chat?
Yeah, I didn't get that in there.
Chrysoprase.
Chrysoprase?
No,
Oh, that. Oh, it's like a mossy green, that. Googling that. Is that it? Oh, yeah, you typed it into yeah.
All right. Welcome back, G-Man.
Yeah, never heard of that, Jim.
All right, so you think that they're worth about 50 gold?
Them, 50 gold. No, I didn't have the value of the other gems.
Nope. You
scratch your head on that one.
Yeah, you recognize what they are from gem cutting, but you've never actually experienced what their value is, so you're not sure. Do you want to do that gold statue as well, since I've got it right here up on?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a statue of a satyr. It's about 6 inches tall. All right, Lafdul, you think that's worth about 150 gold pieces?
Mm-hmm. It's not that terribly more. When we got that gold chain, that was worth about 100. So this is slightly more. So it seems about right. I mentioned.
Yeah, I'm
using these as a basis of comparison now.
Right, and to your mind, the gold chain was much finer work. So it had substantially less gold in it, but it was much finer work.
Intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems to have more, obviously, religious value, I suppose. To a collector, maybe.
I am back.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, my power decided to turn off for like a second, and then back on.
Yep.
Ouch.
Brownouts will do
That's
that.
with the hurricane, though, isn't it?
No, I'm in BC. It's probably somebody hit a power pole with their car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm still cleaning up from something like that happened half a year ago.
Oof. All right. What's next?
I don't know where you want to go from here. There's a bunch of stuff.
I can go where you want to go.
How about we go through... let's do the captain stuff. So, or the Drake had an earring, gold earring.
Okay.
I guess we need to find out if any of this stuff is magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
the
be
big
generic.
Who's going to be casting Detect Magic?
Well, we both got it.
Right, but they work differently.
Yeah, I can do that. Well, maybe Lafdul's is more reliable.
They give different. I don't know the differences. If someone's about the schools or something, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, the wizard gives you the School of Magic. The priest gives you the Sphere of Magic. Spheres do not correspond directly to schools.
Which is more useful?
Generally, wizard school, because most things are wizard enchanted, not priest.
Oh, it doesn't matter though. If it will, even if it's it'll give you the closest thing for preschool. So, like a Ring of Protection +1 would show up as protection magic.
Okay.
Which might be like what?
Can we both do it?
You can certainly both do it if you want.
So if
man,
that's entirely up to you guys.
How many magical items have we got? Just a vague guess, like 20 maybe.
Bunches.
Who knows? Whatever is magic is.
I can get 4 spells, assuming that I would have had time to rest and get spells.
Detect magic lasts a while. You don't need to. I'm not going to make you cast.
Oh yeah.
It's not.
I'm thinking now. Identify.
I don't need to test. I have it ready because
you get.
Higgimus actually told us, and I thought about it. And I realized that he was right, so I used it before we rested, and now I've got it memorized. So there.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm perfectly fine saying that. If both of you wanted to have Detect Magic memorized, I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Sorry, I've misremembered this. How do you just need one identify spell? Do you need multiple?
It depends on the item and depends on the identify spell. You
And it
have
depends on
you
your
can
level.
identify 1 power per level of the caster.
All right.
We're just doing
What
detect
level
magic
are
right now.
you?
Yeah, I
Lafdul?
know. No,
Lafdul doesn't get identify.
My point is, if I do the detecting, then you'll have more identify spells.
What?
If he detects magic, then you could exchange the detect magic slot for an identify spell, is what he's saying.
You'd have another one, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have the pearls around.
That is one of the issues with detect magic. Is that 100 gold piece per?
It's identify, you mean?
No,
That's identify.
but not the detect magic doesn't have that, but identify.
All right, just decide, please.
I'll have detect magic.
Okay. Leva, are you going to have detect magic as well?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, sometimes it's like it's like pulling teeth with you guys.
Right. I had it, and Lafdul said he could have it.
Analysis paralysis.
Yes. Just make decisions sometimes, people. All right. So, you want to start identifying the items then?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. All right. Pick an item. What do you want looked at first?
Aren't we gonna like separate ourselves into a location where we?
No, this is just
don't
identify. This is just identify.
What? I thought you
Well,
lose my
Oh, we
wild
detect.
surges. You lose magic.
Well, it does. All right.
That's
Hold
why
on.
we needed a location.
No, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not like she's using the reckless Diamral spell to do it.
Dwemer.
It's
That one.
Your detect magic works as 1 level lower, Leva.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
what? It lasts shorter.
All right. So
I'm not going to play with that. It's going to have a reduced chance to detect the type of magic. So pick an item and ask me.
all right. So the goblin chainmail.
Oh, that's on a different page. All right. Let's see.
I'm guessing that the scale armor that they all had probably wouldn't be good. Magical, but
Hold on. Trying to remember where I wrote that down.
it's goblin size too.
Why on earth did you? That's like almost at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, the scale armor is not magical.
Not magical. Okay. Goblin mace.
Not
Because I
magical.
know the other things aren't magical. You said it was not magical.
Nope.
Okay. Whip braided, red and yellow.
Nope.
Okay. And the scale armors, I'm guessing it's not magical either, right?
Nope.
Oakley dokley. Bloody axe
Nope.
necklace.
We thought it was a
Dagger.
holy symbol.
Yeah. Oh, it was a holy symbol. Okay. Dagger found in there with the goblin stuff. Didn't give a description. I didn't write a description of it on there.
They had a dagger.
Yep.
They had a dagger?
Oh yeah, no, they.
The spellcaster of them had.
Oh yeah, he had
I think
two
so.
gems on it on either side, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, that was Evart.
Oh.
It was one of the
okay.
the goblin who has flung burning hands at us.
Yeah, one of them
had
had
a
dagger.
dagger.
I'm guessing it's not magical now though, since All doesn't know about it.
No, the one who used burning hands, he had a battle axe and a sling and a shield.
He also had a dagger.
We got a dagger out of all that goblin stuff.
Okay.
Not magical.
I
Good.
don't believe
Moving
it was
on.
magical.
Okay. The 2-foot long case made of black metal and silvery wood panels.
Both of those are detecting as magical.
Okay.
Let's see. Leva is not able to identify what type of magic, and neither is Lafdul.
We both shrug.
I mean, they're magical. They're not. They don't. The cases do not radiate strong magic, though.
Do they actually contain anything?
You don't know. You haven't been able to open them yet.
I haven't been able to open them yet.
Next.
Ship helm. Wow.
The ship helm radiates magic.
Yeah.
Incredibly, overwhelmingly powerful.
I was
magic.
just looking at the list. I just auto spoke for some reason. I assume Ash is doing it, so.
Yeah, I don't know. What's next?
I got a pouch of 4 vials. I don't know why he's been quiet.
He's not muted.
Who?
Oh, you know what? I was hit the wrong buttons. I apologize.
You pushed the talk.
I recently changed my push to talk button. I apologize. Okay. The reward items from Torlin, pouch 4 vials.
Yeah, all 4 of them are magical. Let me see what magic they are going to be.
Healing potions would be necromancy, right?
Yeah.
They didn't accidentally give us the magical pouch they had, did they?
Nope. The pouches that contain the stuff are not magical.
What a pity.
Alright, so first of all... Okay, let me just get that. Alright, Leva, one of them is divination.
Mm-hmm.
And next... Can't tell. Can't tell. I'm not getting many low rolls here, just so you know. Really not getting a low roll there. Okay. The last one, Lafdul, you recognize as it radiates thought magic. And Leva, to you, it radiates divination, I believe. Let me double check.
So they're the same. Thought magic and divination is the same vial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check that I have that right, though. Yeah.
So we have 2 divination ones and 1 divination and thought magic?
Yeah.
One
is divination and thought, and the other is divination and 2 you don't know.
Okay. Do all the can we see inside the vial?
Yeah, but telling you I do that for flavor. It's not going to tell you what it is.
Well, no, I imagine. Do they all look the same?
No.
Does the liquid look? No, the different liquids.
No, but only the same batch would look the same. Like if you brewed 2 healing potions out of the exact same ingredients at the exact same time, then they would probably look the same. But otherwise, they wouldn't necessarily.
Okay.
So you can't tell what they are based on color or smell and all that whatnot.
Right.
Okay, cool.
You need to either identify them with a spell or taste them.
We're having the alchemy proficiency, I believe, is a requirement for
or that
as well.
Xanfir had that. Xanfir had that, and Xanfir's no longer in the party.
But Leva doesn't have that one, does she?
No.
No.
The golden statue of the satyr.
I already told you that one.
You told us how much it was worth. You didn't tell us if it was magical.
Oh no, it's not magical.
Okay. The captain's stuff from the Scavver ship. The hoop earring off the Drake.
That is magical.
Pseudo-dragon, wasn't it?
Yeah, pseudo-dragon. That radiates abjuration magic, Leva, and Lafdul can't tell.
Gotta love low level.
What type of spell is Abjuration School.
Abjuration
Changing
is
stuff?
protection. No, that's alteration you're thinking of.
Oh, my bad. His short sword.
That is magical. And let's see. It radiates enchantment, leva, and combat. Lafdul.
Short
His,
sword,
mail?
so it would be for Lafdul.
His mail. Yeah, I keep dropping my dice. It does. It is radiating magic, and neither of you are able to tell anything about it.
His wheellock pistol.
We are lousy in that.
The wheellock pistol does not radiate magic.
All right. Let's see here. We have a stopper vial. Where did we get that? Same place we got the ornamental knife and the wine.
No. Well.
Oh, that was a vial with a stopper, but it didn't have anything in it, did it?
Is that the one that Lafdul wrote down, or is that the one
That's
that
not the one that
No.
Lafdul wrote down.
No.
Same place we got the wine and the ornamental knife
Gotcha.
set.
Okay. The wine and the ornamental knife set are not magical, by the way.
Okay.
I'd be worried if the wine was magical.
It could be a potion.
Could be
That's
elven
awesome.
healing wine.
Could be a potion. Okay, so that is magical, that vial. Lafdul, it radiates elemental water.
Ooh.
Might be water breathing.
All right.
Potion of water.
The gnome gear, wand, pale wood, cap with electrum.
I wonder if that's magical.
Well, probably not.
Yeah, seems unlikely.
Well, it could be used up. So would it still radiate magic if it was used up?
Every faint. I think.
It would. Neither of you can figure out what it is. It doesn't radiate magic.
Meaning it does still have charges left.
Not necessarily. If it doesn't radiate magic for us, then...
Well, it radiates magic. You can't tell what it does.
Okay.
What type.
But if it's the one we all think it is, I think we all know what it does already.
His wheellock pistol?
That does not radiate magic.
But
dagger, nice looking hilt with ruby and sapphire.
That does radiate magic.
if it had used up all its charges, would it still radiate magic?
If you detect quickly, shortly after it's used up, yeah. It would
but
be
not
very
at
faint
this point
residual.
here.
Yeah.
Not at this point, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Leva. For you, you see that it does invocation, evocation magic. As well as enchantment. And Lafdul can't tell anything special.
Interesting. Empty glass vial doesn't do anything. Spell component pouch.
No.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's not magical. That you just give that to Leva.
Okay. The Giff, their plaint armor.
Nope.
Okay. Their footman flails. The Arquebus.
Nope.
Arquebus. Okay. Gnome's room. Weird ink vials.
No.
Okay. Scroll case. 3 scrolls.
Yes, and I need to look up what those are, but you need read magic to figure those out.
Okay, so we'll come back to those.
Crystal.
Can we?
Oh, wait.
I have read magic.
You have it memorized?
A moment. No, I have 2 detect because I.
That's fair enough. Higgimus wouldn't think about reading.
I will say that you could have swapped one of the detect magics out for read magic instead, knowing that detect magic lasts for a while.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
That'd be after we finish detecting magic, I think.
No, I would say that, knowing that she was gonna, you guys were gonna be, taking a short break to figure out what all this stuff is, Leva would have said, oh, well, I need read magic to figure out what those scrolls are. So I'm fine.
We would do after we're done going through the list of
Sure,
items,
but
right?
it's easier to just figure, tell you right now.
All right.
It doesn't need to be
Chronological.
Yeah. Let's see. What was that? Okay, so 3 scrolls. Using read magic, Leva, you see that 1 is a scroll of hallucinatory terrain.
Hallucinatory terrain.
Yes.
That's probably what they used on the outside of the.
Higgimus, want me to write it?
Yeah, go for it. It's gonna be yours guys' stuff anyway.
I have no idea what that does.
It's in the name. It
yeah.
makes you hallucinate terrain that's not there.
Well,
AKA, make a pool of water, a cave with a pool of water, and it look like nothing but a rock wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that it makes you hallucinate that it's there, but that's just the name. It's an illusion spell that creates terrain.
Okay, makes sense. Comes from an illusionist.
Yeah.
What's the second scroll?
Pass wall.
That's
Pass
useful.
wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's handy.
And the third one is a scroll that anyone can use, although you needed to figure out what it did with the read magic spell first. It is a protection from poison scroll. Now, it protects you from poison. You have to use it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use that? Probably
Yes.
not. Oh.
It's
Maybe.
usable by anyone.
Yep, anyone can use it.
Higgimus,
Well,
why
maybe.
don't you take that scroll?
Okay.
Yeah, and if we know we're going up against something poisonous, that comes in handy.
Well, hang on. Can a scroll be... Whoever holds the scroll, can they cast it on someone else? Or is it they have to read it, they get the effects?
They read it, they get the effects.
Alright.
On the
You
other
guys want me
hand,
to take that?
And it doesn't neutralize poison, it's protection from poison.
On the other hand, Higgimus, you were actually your resistance showed up, whereas Ockar was lying on the floor, and so was Braxon.
It's up to you guys.
You're the most likely to be hit at the moment, so you must take it. If
Yeah.
we do deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
I'm
we
one of
send
the
one
least
person.
likely one because I have been ACU'd 2. Well, actually, it's 1 now.
It's going to be situational, because if we send one person in to tank it, then they need to scope, because it could just change target.
Yes.
I mean, what you can do is one person can hold it because you don't want to leave it on the ship, and then if you decide in a specific situation that someone else is, it would be more useful for someone else, you can always just hand it over.
I can carry it if you guys want me to.
It's weightless, isn't it?
Yeah, scrolls are weightless, right?
Functionally.
Oh, well, no, never mind. Whoever wants to carry it then.
No, it makes sense one of the fighters to have it, so...
So, you can, without actually casting it, you can figure out, roughly what it does. And it does affect only the reader, and it is complete immunity to all poisons. Contact, injected, ingested, breathed.
Neat.
But it has to be cast beforehand.
Yeah.
Does he need to be able to read? Does he need to be literate?
Oh, that's a point.
Oh,
Do I need to be able to read?
actually, I'm sorry. Any poison in the reader's system is permanently neutralized.
Do I need to be able to
so
read?
it can be used after the fact then.
Right, but if it's an instantaneous death
Yeah, if
poison,
you're
you can't
crippled,
use
it's
it.
no good.
Yeah. Or you're in a coma or something like that. So
Yeah.
it would only work with the onset time.
Somebody raised a point.
No, you don't have to be able to read.
No, I don't. Okay. Okay.
Because it's not actually written in a language.
Oh, okay.
You invoke the symbols on the scroll. But someone with read magic has to figure out what those are and then tell you how to do that, and that's what Leva does.
Okay.
Basically,
Parchment. I'm guessing the parchment was just parchment.
Yep.
Engraved cedar footlocker.
That is radiating magic.
it's wizard locked, right? We
Yep.
figured.
You want to bust it open right now while we have all at this page? Are you able to open it, Lafdul?
What was it? The cedar.
Yeah,
cedar
you need to knock it because it's magically locked.
Would enough time pass?
Yeah, you're back at Brawl. 2 days have passed.
Yeah, I will attempt to knock it.
I mean, you could have even done this. You could have even done this on the trip.
Yeah. Well, didn't it have a certain locking mechanism we had to figure out?
No. This is
No.
this is Evart's.
Oh, right. Alright, yeah, no, I will. Yeah, if it's the one we said that I can open, then yeah.
Yep. All right. You use your knock ability, and it pops open. Inside is an odd box. There's also a pouch with some coins. If you take the time later to count them, you'll see that there's 50 platinum pieces.
Wow.
And a small sack containing 15 gems.
Please hold.
15 gems.
On a
You said
bit
50
mentioned.
platinum pieces?
50 platinum pieces.
15 gems. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Lafdul's going to be busy for a long time catching gems.
No,
if
they're cut.
uncut.
They're cut.
Oh, good.
I would tell you if they're uncut. Most gems you encounter will be cut. You still have some uncut ones that you haven't done anything with yet.
That's because he wasn't able to take the
Well,
proficiency yet, I think.
No, I've got it. I
Alright,
couldn't
got those.
take spellcrafting, that was all.
So the box in there is also detecting as magical. And nope. And nope. No, actually, I'm sorry. Lafdul, to you, it radiates numbers.
That's a sphere.
Yep.
Yeah, numbers.
What does that one represent?
It is by far the most esoteric of all of the spheres.
So the footlocker itself was magical as well?
It
It
could
was,
be
but
a
that's-
footlocker of holding.
But that's the wizard
We
block.
determined
Okay.
it's wizard lock. Which it's still there because we use knock to open it, so
Correct.
we got to keep it propped open.
Or just close it and get rid of it. I mean,
That's a useful thing for it to be locked.
well, no, but you can't open it. I mean, you'd have to use your knock spell every time to open it.
Exactly. Actually, it's a really good
Yeah,
thing.
it stops people from stealing stuff we don't want stolen.
Or Asher could bust it open.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
So the gems inside. Do you want to? We'll
Yeah,
just
while
say
you
that-
have it out.
Yeah. All right. So there are 10 kind of a medium green Cabicon cut, and they display asterism, the star pattern in them. And you recognize them as star diopside gems with an estimated value of 100 gold pieces each.
You said star dioxide?
Diopside.
Diopside.
Yeah.
I have to ask,
DIOP.
if this wasn't a Spelljammer campaign, would we be getting this much cash?
In some places, yes. In some places, no. Like these gems, yeah. I rolled these. I mean, I didn't actually roll these. These were in the adventure. But no, I mean, with the exception of the rewards that you got, basically I've been rolling all of the rewards that you're getting.
So if you're lucky, you could get quite a bit of money early on.
Oh yeah.
This isn't based off of level, though. Well, I mean,
No.
as in other versions of DD, you're scheduled to get like this much worth of stuff at this level and this much worth of stuff at this level.
Exactly. You get what the monsters
Second edition's
have.
not capped out that way.
Yeah.
So they're green diopside gems with a cut star pattern.
No, they're Cabicon, which is the round oval.
It's a gem.
Yeah. Well, no, Cabicon cut is the
I'm
smooth-
listing it as gem cut and value. I don't know if there was another.
Well, the gem type, the stone it is a star diopside.
Yeah.
It's like a star sapphire, but it's a more common stone.
I've read it. I just didn't know which bit was split up.
Okay.
With which.
Cabicon
cool.
is the cut. It's a smooth ovaloid shape that's polished.
Yeah. We actually went through those cuts at some
And that kind of matters for the value, right?
Not that much because certain stones basically only get certain cuts.
Oh yeah, because of the internal structure, they break certain ways, won't they?
Yeah, and basically any stone with asterism, you only see the asterism when they're Cabicon cut. Or something similar. They're polished.
Remember we went through that? There's actually an article about that.
Yeah, I remember we went into great detail about different styles of gem cutting and such.
Alright, the other ones, they're transparent blue-green stones. You said something, Asher?
All 5 of them?
The 10 are star diopsides.
Yeah, I got that. And the rest of them are all the same too, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they're transparent blue-green with a marquise cut. And Lafdul, you recognize them as aquamarines, and you estimate their value at 500 each.
Jesus Christ!
Ooh.
This is the payment that Evart was paid. I mean, this was his payment to sink the ships. I mean, overall, this is still less than what you got rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, considering the 10,000 gold coupon.
And they're 500 each?
Yeah, even disregarding that coupon, the credit letter of credit.
Yeah, that is true. We got, what, 1,000 platinum?
Yeah.
I wonder whether it will be enough to actually buy a ship.
It would be enough to buy a ship. Whether it's a ship that you really want to keep for a long period of time is a better question.
Wait, that was 10,000 platinum?
No, 1,000
credit?
platinum.
1,000 platinum, 10,000
I'm-
gold for the coupon.
Okay, 10,000. Okay, I had it written there. For a second, I thought I heard
No,
it was
no, no,
10,000 platinum, and I was like, oh, that changes things.
That's like
That would
50,000.
bankrupt the house. As is, that's a pretty that's still pretty sizable, even for a well-off trading house.
All adds up.
All right, what's next? Oh, yeah.
I
So
apologize. How much was the Alexandrite?
he wasn't.
We
able
didn't
to
know,
figure
we
that
didn't
out,
Put
yeah.
that down in
Also, inside the footlocker, is a sheet of parchment. It's not magical. Does anyone able to read Rock Gnomish?
Just a moment. No.
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 You're not able to read what's written on this.
Leva has comprehend languages, does she not?
I don't know.
I do.
All
I
right,
do.
this is something that you would have to memorize and
Yeah.
take a look at later.
All right.
Very useful spell.
Yeah, especially if you come across ancient tombs with celestial and draconic or demonic in that.
All right. Tapestry.
Not magical.
Ah.
That let me roll the. Actually, let me find exactly. Okay, there it is. All right, Lafdul. You think that would be worth about 500 gold pieces?
Mm-hmm.
I raised my eyebrows at that.
It's a well-made tapestry.
I
It
might
is.
want to keep it. Winged chair.
We took that.
Yeah.
It was a
Oh
well-
yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Sorry.
You didn't take the desk that went with it, though.
Yeah, no.
Paul
it's-
didn't say the desk was unusual or anything like that.
Ornate.
He just said that the chair was ornate.
Lafdul doesn't think it's worth any more than the wood it's made out of, really. I mean, a bit more, but...
It could be used with a create helm spell.
It could be, but so could every other chair.
Is it a comfortable chair?
If you're a gnome.
It's a gnome-sized chair.
Well, yeah.
Oh, then it is worthless. Let's see.
It makes a good footrest for a Giff.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the stuff that Lafdul found. Stoppered metal vial.
Yep, let's see. That is... Neither of you are able to detect what type of magic it is, but it is magical.
That splint mill.
That is magical.
Yeah, they weren't rusted. That's why I listed them as magical.
That appears to radiate protection magic, Lafdul.
Oh,
Nice.
Who's it sized for? Is it sized for
Human.
a real
humans.
person? Humans? So real people. Okay.
Wow. So
Giff aren't real people, huh?
Yeah, they're racist, then Giff.
Yeah, I guess so. Mean not gnomes. The helmet.
That is
Very
magical.
cool.
That is
Wait,
magical.
what is the split mill size for?
Humans.
Human, you
Humans.
could wear. All
I already
Braxon.
wear split mill, so it would be a nice upgrade.
Well, you might want to talk to other people to see about... discuss it in between sessions, we'll put it that way.
I
Okay.
think other than Higgimus and
It's
well,
Braxon.
Well, Braxon might want it.
It's Braxon,
Braxon
and
or-
Ockar.
Ockar might
Braxon.
want.
Braxon has magical armor already.
But this is
There's
much
four of you.
better. I'm just
He
saying,
might
discuss
want
it
it.
in between episodes.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
discuss it now.
You can't just say Braxton's got something, you're having it. Especially if it's stuff that Braxton found.
Okay, So the helmet radiates alteration, abjuration, and enchantment. Leva.
That's a lot.
And Lafdul, it radiates charm and elemental water.
Underwater breathing.
I'm sorry. Aberration. What else?
Abjuration, enchantment, and alteration.
It
Where's
turns
this
into
helmet
a
from?
fish person.
This was the one that you picked up, Braxon.
Oh, right. The one where the skull dropped out of it.
Yes.
And then elemental
the-
plane of water, element water, and what was the other one?
Charm.
Charm.
It's the helmet of Vecna.
So good. That just
Yes,
reminded
yes.
me
So
of
you have to
Critical
cut off the
Role.
previous helmet that you're wearing. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
You had to cut off your skull cap.
Anything else?
I'm just looking through again real quick of all the things we have written down.
He really wants to know if that smoke powder is magical.
It's not.
Isn't it? Is it kind of magical?
Oh, yeah. Actually, you're right. Yeah, smoke powder is magical. I'm sorry. Smoke powder always radiates magic because it's magical.
We know all the other stuff is magical. That's it. Oh, the nice slings.
That radiates. One of them radiates enchantment magic.
They're
Well,
both
that-
magical.
You mean the three I'm using? I've got.
One.
One of them radiates enchantment magic.
Magical sling.
Right.
Pretty cursed.
It's the magical sling of doom.
It's magical, and what was it?
Enchantment
Enchantment.
magic.
It turns out to be a -4 sling.
Psst.
Oh, that's the one that Lev is using. Okay.
Well, she
picked up. She hasn't been
she's
using it.
literally the only one who uses slings, so we gave all of them to her.
Oh, did we get all of them, sir?
Correct. Do you want them back?
No. Do you want to hold on to the other three as well, or no?
To the other three?
She
To the other
already
two.
was.
Oh, okay.
It was
Fine.
3 in
Hold up the
total.
slings.
I apologize. They were on my list here, so I will take up.
Oh, okay. I didn't see them. Otherwise, I would have removed them. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. None of this other stuff we got from the goblins is magical. Is it the hand axes and battle axes and daggers and whatnot?
I still don't remember any daggers. Maybe I said dagger. Let me see.
1 million daggers. No.
No.
Okay. I think that's it. Unless
Okay.
somebody picked something up that
Wait a minute.
I don't know about.
So, what was the guy that we met? The general dude?
General Dude.
General Sir.
That was General Mores Durbad.
Wait, was that
Uh,
really his name?
Mors, Mors, Dairbad.
Sorry, Mors.
Dairbad.
Mors.
Can you repeat the last name again?
Dairbad.
Lafdul, do you have identifier?
How to spell it?
No.
I'll just type it for you, Yeldin.
Yeah, I was just adding that to my list of my personal list of people that I want to keep in mind that I've met.
No, it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great idea. Yeah, any other clarifications you can poke me after the session. For the next session, unless there's any other items that you want looked at right now.
Well, you spoke about doing training, but I suppose we could do that in between the sessions as well.
Yeah.
Well, we could
And
split up the pool and then determine how much we want to spend on identify pearls for identify.
Yeah, so that can be discussed in between sessions. I think the splitting up of money could be done in between sessions. Things like that. But like the identification, I'd rather do like with the next session kind of thing.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I meant like as in like, okay, how much money do we want to spend on pearls for identifying all these
Yeah.
items we determined are magical?
Real quick,
I had
interject.
Yeah, go ahead, Asher.
Can we do the selling of miscellaneous items in between sessions as well, or do you want to roleplay that out?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just like if you want to basically convert gems into money, I'm fine with doing that
Okay, cool.
in between sessions.
All right, I'll talk that over with the players in between sessions.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Can we also do that with the repairs to the ship?
Yes, but that takes time.
No, that's cool.
So
that's cool.
Right, but
I'm
I want
thinking
everyone to discuss if they want to take time or not.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we want to learn skills and we've got to repair the ship, Braxon's going to have to burn up time repairing the ship, so he might have less time than other people.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So yeah, I guess we all got to talk about that and work out how much time we're spending.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to take some downtime, in other words.
I think that we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Leva, also one thing I forgot to say is that inside the footlocker was also a spellbook.
Oh.
Woohoo! You also had another spellbook laying around somewhere that you never looked at either.
I don't know about anything about that. Where would that be?
I don't remember.
When we fought that human mage, but we surrendered half of his stuff, wasn't it a spellbook inside that bag of holding?
Yeah, Torlin had a spellbook, but you did not get that.
We never got that.
You did not get that.
Never
but
got
there
it.
was a...
Did we ever get the gnome spellbook?
That's the gnome spellbook that I just mentioned that you got.
Aha!
That's Evart's spellbook in that wizard locked chest.
Am I the only one who can use that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the only one who can. You're the only wizard.
We need another wizard.
So we need more cleric.
Well,
should I just...
So there's also you never took any time to see if Nor had any spells known that you wanted, and there was that wizard who was with the thugs that you guys fought a while back.
Oh yeah.
He had
got that spellbook too.
So you might want to take some time to look at that, and I would highly recommend making a big, in giant letters when you find a spell book, make a note to look through it and see if there's anything that you want. Because I put some spells in there that would specifically be useful for you.
Yeah, we should
do. For this adventure.
All right.
I mean, again, I leave the things out for you, and if you don't take advantage of them, not on me. But
we got through it well enough.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that.
If you did that in July, I'm excused. I
don't remember exactly when it was. I'm just saying that I made some tools available and
like the oil of metal fatigue.
Yeah, well.
We also should once Leva's learned anything she wants to learn, make sure Nor learns anything he can learn that he wants to learn.
I'm a little bit less concerned about that. I mean, yeah, he'll do so, but except in extremely rare circumstances, is he ever going to have spells? He's primarily there for running the helm.
Oh yeah.
When you guys don't want it, and that's the other thing is that if you guys want to talk, get a second.
Yeah, we should do that. We should do that.
Helm,
but what I was going to say is when we're having downtime, Nor will be available to cast spells on the ship. Like if we're docked for 2 weeks, and if he's got Identify or whatever, we could get him to do that for us.
He's going to be doing this
thing. But he's not going to be as good with Identify as Leva is.
No, that's true. That's true.
Leva, because at this point, Leva's actually passed him in level. I think he was like a level 2.
Yeah.
I could actually, if I'm really lucky, then I can cast it 2 levels above what I am.
Yeah. But we'll handle that next time. But I do want everyone to think about what they want to do, and I would ideally like it if you tell me before the session starts so that I can get some preparations and stuff like that, and I want to be able to get through it as quickly as possible.
Yep.
Maybe some of us could have a chat after the game.
Yeah, that's fine. But also, if you don't know right now what you want your character to do, go ahead and think about it during the week. And I would prefer it if you let me know like Wednesday-ish at the latest, kind of thing. So.
Mhm.
All right. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And next week, we'll be diving into a new adventure.
Hey, we
Cool.
got our XP yet.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that's a good point.
Oh yeah, EXP.
Yeah, I was waiting for this, and I was like, "You ain't gonna skip. I ain't gonna let him."
All I need you to input my XP for me because I can't access the internet right now on my computer.
Okay, I will do so. Let me see. Where is that? Okay.
There's 10% GM surcharge.
Yeah, I'll take 10% of your
GM
XP,
tax.
give it to myself.
There goes your prime requisite
Actually,
bonus.
I have actually heard interesting discussions about some role-playing game developer just wondering if giving the GM an EXP meter to limit what he can do in a way or something like that.
That seems like only necessary if you have a dungeon master that you don't trust that likes to specifically say, oh, by the way, that room that you just went in that I didn't tell you anything about, oh, the door's locked and now the ceiling is coming down on you and you're all crushed to death.
Mm.
Or you just walked into a giant mimic.
You know, we should have brought back those Calhane bodies. They probably would have had stuff on.
That's what I asked. I asked whether we looked at those bodies.
We didn't, because it would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Well, who cares about respect? They're dead. They don't care.
Lafdul
No,
does.
they didn't
Ockar
party.
does. You got a priest and a paladin. They do.
Well, Braxon was going to bring them back. They could have been buried by their families. And if they didn't want to bury them, we could have stripped them.
We buried him at sea.
Yeah,
Took
like
the stuff.
that's why I was like that's why Higgimus asked about with his etiquette angle.
Anywho, XP time.
All right.
Yeah.
Higgimus, Braxon, Yeldin, and Ockar, you get 100 experience points.
What? Sorry, 100.
Yep, 100.
And
And
almost sound saddened by that.
Leva and Lafdul, you get 70.
Do we get any for finishing the adventure?
I gave you, yeah. I mean, but that basically came earlier for the most part. You got a big experience amount for taking care of Torlin, and you got a big amount for taking care of Evart.
Mhm.
Oh,
Was
also,
Evart related to Torlin?
no. I mean, they were. I mean, not like familial related, if that's what you're getting at. They're not.
Does
family.
Braxon get anything for fixing 1/10 of a whole point of ship damage?
No.
A tenth of an XP.
Yeah. You got to try, haven't you?
Zakad, give me an intelligence check. Elevi, give me. Leva,
What?
give me a wisdom check.
Oh no, intelligence is one of my worst stats.
That's why I'm doing it.
Wisdom.
Yeah, I failed.
Wisdom.
Yep, wisdom.
Oh, you passed yours, I think.
All right, Leva, you. Let's see. Leva,
never
you
gonna hit
briefly
that.
detected some illusion magic while you were detecting other stuff, and that's where we're going to leave it off.
Oh.
See you next time, everyone.
I detected
At this
what?
rate, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to hit 4th level.
You
Thanks for the
detected some illusion magic
Okay.
very briefly while you were looking at the other items. And we'll have to figure out what that might be next time. See you then, everyone.
Well, that is interesting.
See ya.
Bye.